Hello. Checking in with the introduction and then the first 8 tracks of Akata Witch by Nnedi Okorafor, a 2011 YA fantasy novel, all centering around Sunny Nwatsu, who is a young Nigerian woman. She was born. Her parents are Nigerian. She was born in the States and has kind of grown up there, so it's very kind of culturally American. But they, for whatever reason, saying that they felt it would be better for raising their kids to come back to Nigeria, where they are now. She is black. She's also albino, and her skin is so sensitive that she can't really be out in like in full sun. And so, despite being sounds like a really good athlete, she can't play soccer the way she would want to, the way her brothers get to. But what she finds in this novel, where she is a student who's and she's like by far the best student in the class, and unfortunately gets used by a white teacher to show up all her classmates, who then round upon her and beat her up for it, really, unfairly. But that's that shitty teachers often do that, using the most brilliant student to make others feel crappy and thus target the smart student. But she does make friends. It's Okoru and a girl who doesn't go to school, who lives with her mother in kind of very kind of humble, kind of shack conditions, Chi, and she gets initiated by them. It's like we think that you're maybe like us, and she finds out that she is one of the leopard people, which is people with magical abilities, and not just black people, but people all over the world. They refer to themselves as leopard people, and the people who don't have magic as lambs. Uh, they they take her to kind of a community thing of their people, where she gets initiated. It's sort of like you're initiating a computer or something like that, is I think the metaphor that they use, um, where she discovers kind of her leopard self, which is like suddenly she is beautiful and gorgeous. Not that she probably wasn't that before, but it's also like incredibly graceful, like a ballerina, and she's often wanted to be like a ballerina. And indeed, Chi plays a bit of classical music when she has to cross over into this special area to kind of meet people and stuff like that, and crosses a bridge where there's a creature underneath that's apparently super ancient and almost gets her, but doesn't. She's very late to get home. Her parents are very upset. Her father, who she really feels doesn't care about her, is only cared about, and whenever her brothers go out, he just laughs. When they're late home, her mom gets angry, but he just laughs and says, "Oh, the boys will be boys." But when she comes home, she's like, "I will flog you." This definitely physical flogging. It's like her mother slaps her when she gets home, but her father has a much heavier hand, a much more unpredictable hand, he says. And there's also a thing of like, yeah, and we'll let this serial killer who's out on the loose get you, this black hat guy who apparently has been killing children, which I believe will be the main baddie in this book. So yeah, that's the start of Akita Akita Witch. I want to say Akira. Akita Witch by Nnedi Okorafor. I've read her Binti series the last time, which is set in the future. The scene one seems to be set in the sort of the present day. They meet Sasha, who has also come back just very recently from America, Chicago, where he apparently used his magic illegally when some white boys were harassing his sisters and threatening them, and some cops who were also doing such things. And apparently he was using magic way out of his league way too early. That she is Sunny is like 13 or something like that, and it seems like young people get initiated into them if they're leopard people get initiated when they're like 11 or something like that. So she's a little bit late to the party, but they're all sort of probably in that novice range of things. So yeah, that is the start of Akita Witch by Nettie Corfor. Yeah, yeah, she's really good at this stuff. Really, a really good author. Really fun. Really good at incorporating lots of really kind of fascinating worldview and language and just sort of the feel of Nigeria into her work. So yes, enjoying this very much so far. More videos later.